So a new year just around the corner, and Mamelodi Sundowns want to ensure they begin 2025 at the summit of the Betway Premiership as they pay a visit to lowly Richards Bay here in Mlazi this afternoon. Top of the table, Mamelodi Sundowns taking on second from bottom Richards Bay. 2 weeks ago, the Natal Richboys were at the foot of the table, but after earning what was just their second victory of the campaign, 1-0 away to KZN rivals Lamont Full Golden Arrows, they leapt above Magesi, and they could climb another 4, even 5 places if they were to pull off an improbable win against the league leaders and the reigning champions. Now Modiba, Mokoena, space for Morena. Comes inside his man, Lucas Ribeiro. Wide of the uprights.
It took a minute to change the face of attack from the right to the left and immediately to the left, which is where this attack came from. That, for me, is what the coach has been trying to work on since arriving. I mean, so sharp is Ribeiro. First touch and second is a shot.
As a go does Moses Mtembu. And that one always heading wide.
He got it with the outside of the boot, so it's been away from the target. He had time, he sets it up beautifully with the laces. He was hoping it will be full on the laces, but unfortunately it just skims a little bit to the side.
Obas. Ribeiro. Salles! There's the opening goal. And Artur Salles has his first from open play, having scored a penalty against Skokuni United to open his Betway Premiership account. But that was brilliantly done as two Brazilians link up. Richards Bay looking for an instant response here. Dennis Onyango save at his near post. Well, does have a good save percentage this season, does Dennis Onyango.
Listen, Dennis, what he's anticipating already long before the shot was taken. He anticipates so much where the ball is more likely to go. That's why he makes this kind of saves.
That's a really decent ball, and Dennis Onyango makes another really good save. Tulani Gumete with the delivery, Butuma with the header.
Well read. Excellent save from Dennis Onyango from such a range, but you got to ask question from the Sundowns defense. How does the player heads the ball in that zone unmarked?
It's all looking a bit sloppy here. Still, Richards Bay have an opportunity. Gumete. And it will be hit. Oh man! Well, it was not intended as a cross. And the reaction time from Butuma, you have to say, is extraordinary, considering that was driven in as a shot.
Indeed. And he was onside. Because at some stage I feared that maybe it's straight a little bit ahead of the rest, but there was a defender, I think Morena, on this near side, who had him onside. The struggles of Richards Bay here is there's a lot of holes in between the different lines.
Gumete can't force his cross past Grant Kekana. Clever. Mabuya. It's a lovely ball. Oh, did the woodwork. And Zikani tries to get on the end of it, then over the top from Gumete. Yanel and Butuma, though, came so close to equalizing.
It's just a sheer persistence. It's a great delivery. And Butuma, unmarked by the two, in between the two defenders, maybe just doesn't jump high enough to bring the ball down on target. That looked definitely bound for goal. And with Dennis once again rooted to the ground.
Just under an hour to say that Richards Bay very well could break their duck against Sundowns. Here's Mokoena. Drags it wide. Still yet to score for Sundowns this season.
The last man that you want to give that kind of an opportunity with so much space in front of him.
So just the second corner for Richards Bay. Remember, they didn't take their first directly into the box. This time they go short again. But Sikali with a nice ball. Oh, Just wide of the mark. Striker Sunny Mtetwa sinks to his knee.
Once again, the defensive team of Sundowns unable to get to the ball, allowing Mtetwa to come in between. And maybe a bit of pressure, it doesn't quite direct his header towards goal.
Masha. Hang it off quick from Reigns. Matthews. Mokoena. Modiba. Kipero. Pins it into the back of the net. And the drought is over. 7 games in all competitions without a goal for Lucas Kipero. But he puts it into the barren run in some style.
Excellently done. Sometimes I wonder why the coach keeps him that long, because he knows that he can produce this kind of quality. Quality.
Taruk taking care of the danger. Khadebe letting that one get away from him. Reyners is onside. Ikram Reyners. Now the angle's tight. Hanging it up towards Peter Shaluline. He's proved over the years he's more than capable of acrobatic goals. This time directs it wide.
Fortunately, his angle was a little bit difficult for him to maneuver as well. To get it right, he had to pedal, and with a bit of pressure from Mabuya.
Now Richards Bay hit the woodwork twice, but in the end, Mamelodi Sundowns keep a 4th successive clean sheet under their new coach, and they win 2-0.
I'm joined by the Richards Bay man in charge, is Ronnie Gabriel. Ronnie, appreciate your time. Thoughts, please.
I think today it was a good performance by the group. It was just unfortunate we missed numerous goal-scoring chances. But in terms of the energy and the chances created on the day, I feel that we just got a little bit of work to do on the defensive side of our game and maybe stop those opportunities being scored against us, and we should be fine.
You mentioned the work done, coming into this game. It was clearly evident, and correctly so, as you say, maybe then defensively could have done better.
Yeah, I felt the quality in the final third that Sundowns have. It gave them the edge today when they scored those 2 goals against the run of play. But otherwise, we had fair amount of chances to score and get something out of today's game.
You mentioned fair amount of chances. Couple of times you hit the post.
Yeah, well, it was twice. Once the upright and once the crossbar. When it's that type of day, these things happen, and we kept pushing for the equalizer, and then something was bound to happen on the other side. These things happen when you're chasing the goal.
Coach, as always, appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Share with us your thoughts on the game, please.
Tough game. I'm happy, obviously, by the result, by the satisfaction of watching our fans happy, by the work the players did, but very difficult conditions to play. The pitch very dry. It was obvious that many moments we wanted to play, but difficult to play it. Anyway, we had the attitude, the patience, and the quality in certain moments to define the game. It's important that you do this. You use your moments. Obviously that we can do better, but praise the players for the effort, for the commitment, for the attitude, and for the courage to keep on playing in very difficult conditions.
We don't have enough time to go through it all in terms of match tactics, but generally, how do you want your team to behave when you lose possession?
Yeah, obviously, very good question, because we would like to be very aggressive in the moment we lose the ball, to try to attack immediately the ball. The question is that in the last games we played here in the championship, the teams don't hold the ball, they just want to kick in the front. So it's very difficult, because when you move up to press, they're already putting a ball or on the flanks or on the back of your defense. So it's quite tricky. So we need also to understand how tricky these situations can be, deal with them, and not be naive, because if you are naive, you will suffer goals from this kind of game. Very difficult games to play. We need always to be very active in rest defense, in balance the team. I think we did it, and we need to continue. And in the right games, we will be able to be more strong in pressing the ball when we lose it.
2 goals, a clean sheet, 3 points. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Very important to continue. Now we're going to close the door of the championship, open Champions League door, and now for recover, see who will be in the best conditions to face the next game. Thank you very much.